The Democratic presidential primary campaign begins tomorrow in South Carolina. The vote may be an important test of support for President Biden, especially when it comes to black voters who helped him revive his campaign 4 years ago. Nikole Killion is talking with voters in Columbia, South Carolina.
Doing today? Great. You guys are here to vote?
Southern hospitality on full display as South Carolina hosts the first sanctioned Democratic primary in the country, with early voting already underway.
Thank you, South Carolina.
In 2020, an endorsement from Congressman Jim Clyburn catapulted President Biden to frontrunner status. He swept the state, winning 48% of the vote in the primary and 60% of the black vote.
I wouldn't be here without the Democratic voters of South Carolina, and that's a fact.
The president and vice president have made multiple trips to the state to target black voters, but support may be softening. A recent CBS News poll shows 77% of black voters would back the president in a potential general election rematch with former President Trump, down 10 points from 2020.
I want to talk about why it's so important that you get out and vote.
At this Greenville church, Pastor Curtis Johnson is worried about a potential lack of enthusiasm.
How concerned are you that people will sit this election out?
I'm very concerned about it. I am concerned that so many of our community, and I understand, feeling that some of the issues that are more relevant to us are not being addressed.
We met with some members of his congregation who were split on their support, including independent voter Shannon Sloan.
Who did you support in 2020?
Joe Biden.
Why not vote for him again?
Well, I'm just trying to see if does he have any new ideas?
I was actually looking for something new, but I did support Biden.
Does Joe Biden excite you?
Honestly, no politician really excites me. I do like how Joe Biden is taking the country, and he doesn't get enough credit for it.
To have two octogenarians go and be our only candidates and consider them to be strong candidates is very difficult. I will be voting for Joe Biden. Not that I agree with everything that's taken place, but he is the better candidate.
The Biden campaign says it doesn't take any voter for granted and has made investments since last summer to reach voters of color. Today, Vice President Harris will be back here in South Carolina, meeting with faith leaders and headlining a campaign rally before tomorrow's primary. Anne Marie?
I think that's all really interesting, Nikole. As you know, we've heard the president focus on the economy. We've heard the president focus on abortion, on the strength of this democracy. I'm wondering, after you spoke to voters, are any of those things important to them? What have you been hearing from them about what they're most concerned about?
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, in terms of that group that we spoke with, they actually gave the president pretty decent marks on the economy, but they said that they feel he should do more with respect to the border. And even though South Carolina is not a border state, a couple of them said it still impacts everyone throughout the country. In terms of the pastor that we spoke to, he also talked about, wishing that the Biden administration could have gotten more done with respect to the issue of voting rights. He also pointed out that he feels all this money is going overseas to places like Ukraine and Israel, but at the same time, there's still an issue of affordable housing that he and his fellow pastors are, working on and trying to get resources for. So, those are some of the issues that are of concern to some of them, and also just the sense that, at least for now, they feel that maybe the president might be their best option. They don't necessarily agree with everything in terms of the Republican platform, whether that's Nikki Haley or former President Trump. So out of all of those options, while they may not agree with everything the president has done, they feel that he's probably the best of the candidates right now.
That is really interesting, especially the fact that, you talked about immigration, you talked about, the military aid going overseas. These are issues that cross over with what Republican voters say that they're really concerned about as well. Really fascinating. Nikole, thank you very much.
Yeah.